Hi everyone. I'm going to be making a video today using a sort of a tropical inspired sort of look that I enjoy doing that uses opposite colors on the color wheel. They kind of make each other look good. So I hope that you enjoy it. I'm feeling a little tropical today because there's a lot of snow on the ground and I want it to melt and go away. I liked having a snow day, but like now it can go away. I had to go out this morning, so I put a little makeup on. I don't really have any foundation powder or anything. I just have a little bit of eyeshadow that I applied with my finger and a little eyeliner and mascara. So I'm just gonna take that off first. Start with a blank canvas. I could have done this before the video, but I thought it might be nice to do during the video. I'm not a huge fan of these Pond's wipes. This is Pond's Evening Soothe. I like the Neutrogena the best. I feel like they work really well with the least amount of swiping. Like this, I've already made my eye kind of red, and it's like not even clean. These have these big holes, which, I don't know, it's like not very soft. It's kind of rough. But they're a little cheaper than the Neutrogena ones at the store, and so I bought them. But I'm not gonna buy them again. You shouldn't really pull on your eyelashes like that. But I'm trying to do this quickly, so. I'll let my face dry with a towel. Oh, I got my nails done. Do you like? I think they're cool. Okay. So, first things first, I just exfoliated because I took a shower, and I exfoliated in the shower, the bottom part of my face, because I already had makeup on. I'm doing things all backwards today. It's one of those days. I'm using my Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. I really like this one. It doesn't have a strong scent. It's not oily. It's moisturizing. It's just good. Putting a good amount on because it's kind of dry in my house. I think my husband's watching Real Time with Bill Maher in the other room, so you might be able to hear people yelling at each other. Okay. I'm using my Age Rewind Maybelline concealer. See, I have like reddishness in my cheeks. My beauty blender is somewhere else, so I'm just gonna use a regular sponge. Regular is, I know that it's regular. It's an inside joke with my husband and I. pretty good. It's my face back. My Bare Minerals in R110. And I'm using this flat brush that I always use. So up around here I go sideways, but then here I try to follow the lines of the hairs in my face, so I try to go down only, in case you're wondering. So I sweep sideways to cover my under eye area, and then go down. Next, I'm going to be using my contour kit by Anastasia of Beverly Hills. And I'll be using this darkest color because I like it. It has a little more pink tone than orange tone, I guess. It's a little cooler than warmer, if you will. If you don't have hair around your face, you can contour like up in here. I always have hair in my face, so I don't usually do that. Then I'm going to kind of combine these lighter colors for this highlighting area. Beautiful. And finally, I was going to use a different blush, but I'll just use this blush. I really like this blush in this Victoria's Secret palette I have. It's just like a really nice, warm, strong color. Maybe more of a winter blush than a summer blush. Again, if such a thing exists, but I think it is nice. Okay. Next, wrong thing, I'm gonna use my primer. This primer is by Elizabeth Mott. I like it a lot, and that rhymes. I'm going to put a little underneath my eye as well. And now it's time for eyeshadow. So, get up my bag of eyeshadow. This is not all my eyeshadow. This is just what I carry around with me. So I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild palette. And this NARS palette, Rated R. And this NARS palette, Mediterranean. I don't think there's anything else that I need. We'll see. that away from me. Okay, so first things first, this palette. And I'm going to be using this peachy color and my fluffy Eco Tools brush. And I'm going to gently sweep this into my crease, gently. As sort of a transition color, but also to start building up the color. And I'm going to try to go like way over my crease to pull the color upwards. This kind of brush is so good for eyeshadow because it blends it so nicely and you don't have to like be that careful with it. As you see, I'm being very willy-nilly. Okay. Is that about even for now? Okay. Next, be going into this Mediterranean palette, which is not really a palette, it's a duo. This really pretty orange that's got these gold flecks in it. I like to put the peach on first because this is very, very intense, and if you use this in the crease it might start to look bozo-esque, which is not an adjective we want. So I'm just going to build this up, starting like with this like kind of a flat brush. So I'm starting right in the crease and then pulling gently up. And I'm also going to start in the crease and pull gently down in the outer corner, but try to leave that part without. So you see how I've just built up that orange. Okay, and now I'm going to go back with the fluffy brush and just gently tap it into this peach and go back and even blend that in more. Blend, blend, blend on the top edge. Great. I'm going to take my flat brush and this lightest color here and use this under my brow. I'm just going to pat it on so it's very concentrated. And then just use my fingers to soften. Next, and take my foil infused brush and this metallic-y, it's like a peachy off-white sparkle, and this is going to be for this part of my lid that I haven't done yet. I'm using this foil infused brush because it really like pats on. This this is not that bright of a color, and that's a good thing. That's what I wanted. It's just very soft. Okay, so that's it for l'orange. Now we are on to this blue. Orange and blue. Get it? So, I'm going to use 2 brushes for this. I'm going to use this little smudger brush by Scone. It's one of my newer brushes. And then this one, which I've had forever. This is also a smudge brush by Sephora. And I'm going to get this one all loaded up with the product. Dun, dun, dun. And then for this one, I'm going to use a little bit of water. Dip it in the water. The reason I'm doing this is, as you can see, it doesn't go on very vibrantly, and so I like to use this like double dose. So I like to have like a wet blue layer and then go in with the smudger brush and set it. To really make it more vibrant. If I had a really good blue eyeliner pencil, I would use that, but I don't have one. I have quite a bit of fallout. I've taken to keeping this little mini brush in my makeup bag. It is the perfect fallout remover brush. I'll call it Fallout Boy. Derped. I want a little bit of a wing with this, so I'm gonna actually go back in with this little guy. Give myself a wing. Here we go. Lovely. Alright. Now for the other eye. I like to have this loaded up before, so I'm not spending a lot of time, precious moments when this is drying. Oh, now it's really wet. See, this side's gonna go on better because this brush is very wet now. This one is a little bit longer than this one. So you see those colors actually complement each other, and so they look kind of cool together. And I'm going to take it one step further, and with this, I just cleaned off my smudger brush. I'm going to use this greenish color for underneath my eyes. Get a little water on it. Put a little dry over it. You can totally skip the under eye part or do it in blue, but I'm doing it in green. It makes it more interesting, I think. Fallout. Okay, now in with a little bit of my black tattoo liner, I'm gonna trace up the wing I made. And really just putting this really close. Again, you could skip this step. I just like to have a little bit of black to extra define. Okay. There you have that. There it is. Looking for my white. I'm gonna put a little white on my waterline. I think it will make the green pop. Yeah. Cool. Curling my lashes. And I'm gonna use my butterfly mascara, which I haven't used in a long time, but I've started using it again recently. I need a new one because this one is old, but what I like about it, it's different from the mascara I've been using. It's different from this Stila one, is that this really can get the small little lashes, and the Stila one like is thicker. So I'll show you my little trick. I use a thinner mascara to get all the lashes that I want to get, including the bottom if I want, which I'm just going to do the outer ones. Getting all the lashes. Then I'm going to go in with this one. And I'm just gonna do the part right where I want them to be the most thickest. And by doing that, I'm amping them where I want them amped, and I'm not going to get clumps in the inner part, but the inner ones will still be dark. Alright, gotta have brows. So I'm out of my brow bar, which I actually ordered, and it's on its way from Birchbox. The heck, where's my palette? Oh my goodness. Such a mess, I'll tell you. There it is. I'm just going to use this Interstellar, which is working fine. I just like the brow bar better. It's a little more exact. But that does the job. Booyah. I've got a soft lip. And align with this Ofra and wine. Also, a trick to overlining your lips is that I don't know if you saw, I like lined the actual lip first and then kind of pushed it beyond. If you try to do it like overline, you're gonna have a line that looks weird and then it's hard to get off. So it's better to go out little by little. So same with the top. See, I lined my actual lip and now I'm pushing it out. I'm filling it. And I think we'll go with this Meet Matte Hughes in Committed. Oh, I forgot this tastes like cookies and cream ice cream. That's really nice. Gotta remember that about this one. Okay. So my hair is a little wet and I pushed it behind my ear, so I'm getting that weird little flippy thing. I'm getting my hair done this week. I'm getting some ombre. I'm very excited. So I hope that you enjoyed this tropical look, and I hope it made you think of somewhere tropical if you're sitting looking at snow in the eastern part of the country, northeast. Please subscribe, click like, and if there's anything else you want to see me do, leave a comment, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.